Yep.
But at this particular time and period that we are in now, according to survey that has been done by well-learned people, and mostly the references are usually done in the American setting. It is said that according to survey, 40 to 50% of Americans are now having multiple income streams because the cost of living is rising every day. The economy has become so volatile that it can change anytime. So people need to know that even the paycheck you get every day, because of the ups and downs in the economy, in the stock market, exchange, the value of your money can go down. So that paycheck you get at the end of the month might not be the same value like yesterday. So
Yep.
people need to have uh, multiple sources of income. This is why many people are now getting. In fact, it is now a norm that people do it so that you can complement what you have. If not, you will be, you know, shorting of so many things, either in your home or for people that you have to help. As social workers and people we have here, social workers, and they know what the problems are for many people. So I would just say that this traditional aspect of income that we are used to, we should now open our mind to diversify that so that we can have multiple streams of income. And I will summarize it by saying that embrace multiple streams of income and you will overcome all the rising uh, economy volatility. Thank you all so much for having me, and I hope our viewers will take something from it and jump into this business. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks so much. Think that was so good. And guys, I say you are watching us. Please, can you please tell us where you're watching from? Because we'll come back to you. It's not like I know you are here, you are learning something, you are getting some knowledge, and you can implement it on your business because this business is global. And also, you can get this. And if you are powerless, you can be empowered by this one. So please tell us where you're watching from. And if you have any question, don't hesitate. Just send us the question. We'll answer that question, and our website is just there. You can pick any website, any, and registration is free. Come on, guys. Back to you, Sister June.
Yes, thank you so much, Sis Chica. So multiple income stream is not a luxury anymore. It's a necessity now, like Brother Saye said. With everything going up, with families to look after, family back home, you need multiple stream of income these days. Thank you, brother. Sister Mary, can you please answer this? What are the disadvantages and disadvantages of having only one stream of income?
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. That's a beautiful question. And, the advantages and disadvantages of having only one stream of income. First, the advantages are it is easy to focus when you have one stream of income. You are able to manage it in a very, very good way. But at the same time, it has some disadvantages.
Yeah.
The disadvantages are when the job ends, so does your income also end
Yeah.
because you don't have any backup. And that's why, as Brother says, it is crucial for us to have multiple streams of income. Another advantage is you know exactly how much you earn. That means you're in a comfortable place because you know at the end of the day, the paycheck is coming. But life happens. It happened during the COVID, you know, when a lot of people lost their jobs. And not even during the COVID, just this year, We've seen this federal government, people losing their jobs.
Yep.
You wake up in the morning, remember that's not your job, it's somebody's legacy. They decide, you know what, we don't need you today. And you don't have any backup. Everything is shattered in your life. So when it comes to all that, things like illnesses might come up, and you're depending on that one income.
True.
So what happens is you don't have any backup, and that pushes you down to kind of be confused on what to do. That's
Exactly.
why multiple income of streams is so crucial in this age and time that we are in. And another thing is, when we have one stream of income, we feel safe, like because of the paycheck. I think that's the number one thing that confuses or blinds people's eyes and makes people to be so comfortable, because it's something that you feel you are assured you're going to get that income. But when you look at it on the other side, it's also dangerous, because again, there is no backup. So I feel for those that are watching us today, this is a global community of like-minded individuals that are helping others to begin their own foundation, building something that it's not only for you, but you're leaving a legacy, not only for your family, but even for your community. You're leaving a legacy for your children, So I believe that we all have to have multiple streams of income. Thank you so much. Back to you,
Yes.
Mentor John.
Yes.
Yes, that's very well said. Thank you, sis. Sister Ola, can you please answer this? How does relying on one income stream compare to having multiple terms of financial freedom?
Okay. Thank you, Mentor June, for the question. So I want to start by saying the reality of relying on one income stream is like someone that puts all the eggs in a basket. What happens, I
Yes.
mean, what happens if anything goes wrong with the basket?
Mhm.
It feels all hope is lost.
Exactly.
It
Excuse me,
feels there is
please.
no life again.
Yep.
But you can start building for your tomorrow from today. That is the essence of this going live today.
Mhm.
So many of us we rely on so many putting all our baskets, all our eggs in one basket, but that can be very risky. Just
Mhm.
like the example Mentor Mary gave, I will refer to a company back in my country. Not minding the fact that you worked last yesterday, it is not your job, it is not your
Mhm.
legacy. When you get to office the next morning, they won't even write any letter to you that we are disengaging you or anything. When you
Yeah.
get to the office, you won't be able to sign into your computer. So when such situation happens, such an individual will know that, oh, maybe my services has ended in this company. It is then you start asking them, sending a mail to the head office. What happened? I can't sign on to the system. They will now tell you your services are no longer required. So
Mhm.
we don't
Jesus
need to
Christ.
wait for that for that situation to happen to any one of us.
Right.
Nobody
Mhm.
prays for it. Job security is not guaranteed. If you rely on just one source of income, anything can happen. Imagine you've been working hard for years for a particular company, and getting there one day they just tell you, we're
We
sorry, we
don't need
don't
you.
need your services again. How will you feel? So it is better you start thinking of building something for
Yep.
yourself, for your family. Even if you think you have saved enough, oh, I have savings. My income has been very stable from my source, from that one source, and I have savings. For how long will it last you? Your bills keep piling up. And
Mhm.
guys, I want to say financial shocks are real.
Yep.
Yes.
I Mentor Mary has described it. Nobody prays for it. Job loss, health issues,
Mhm.
accidents,
Mhm.
inflation. the economy, things are not stable again. So financial shocks are real. The more reason you needed to start preparing for your future from today. She mentioned again the other time that, of course, one source of income, you feel it is stable, you are focused. Anything can happen anytime. Like I said, another thing is there's limited growth. I was there. The
Yes.
company I worked with back in my country, you can imagine being in a position for 5 years, for 6 years, for 10 years. People are in one position, no promotion, nothing. It's least you are bored. There's no increase in your income. You are stuck. Paycheck to paycheck life cycle. No increment in the paycheck. And
True.
bills will continue to increase every day. Another disadvantage is you have limited lifestyle choices. Everybody wants to enjoy life. You want to take your children on vacation. You want to be able to invest. People from home can call you and you can say, okay, just send me your account number. But mind you, if you have just one source of income, that is why you keep avoiding calls from home, because you know you don't have the ability to send
Exactly.
anything. So you keep telling people, you keep denying their cause. It is because, but if only we can diversify. Now let's talk about the benefits of having multiple income streams. It is your safety net. If one is income streams close down, you can also look for another income stream. Even if you are not earning from a particular income stream, you know there are other income streams that you will surely get things from. So you are secured, you are safe. Then there's greater financial flexibility. You can handle emergencies. If anything happens, like I said the other time, I said financial shocks are real. Inflation, even here in Canada and all over the nations of the world, everyone is shouting inflation everywhere. There's freedom to dream bigger. You want to travel more, you want to invest, you want to retire early. That is for someone that has multiple sources of income. If you don't have any source of income and all your bills, all your expenses depend on that income, you can't think of traveling. You see it as
No
maybe
way.
those people that are traveling, they are wasting money. Meanwhile, you desire to travel too, but because you don't have that source of income, that is why you are stressed. Difficulty saving, difficulty investing. You can't even think of investing in yourself. You can't think of buying something you like. You can't think of giving your children the kind of life they deserve because the income is not sufficient. Let me give myself as an example. The first year we came to Canada, of course, I was doing 2 jobs, weekend, then overtime and all that. That first year, my son said during summer, hey, Mommy, are we not going to travel? I said, we can't travel, no. The money is not there. I have to go and work so that we have bills to pay and everything. But thankfully, when I started this business last summer, we were able to travel. At least that is the benefit of diversifying. So I want to encourage everyone watching us this morning. Financial freedom doesn't just happen. You have to plan for it. In the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, where do you see yourself? Will you still continue earning the same salary, getting stuck, living paycheck to paycheck every 2 weeks? If anything happens and your employer does not pay you that particular day, maybe you might not be able to heat in the house, maybe you might not be able to buy gas inside your car and all that. For how long will you continue living like that? So just like every other speaker has spoken, you need to if you have not started something for yourself, there are different ways you can invest. Digital business, that is why you are seeing us live on your screen. We are all digital business owners, and that's why you keep seeing us every day, telling you to come and join us. This gives us flexibility, it gives us freedom to live our lives. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
That's good.
Okay,
Okay.
it's time for me.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you, Brother Saye. Have a good day.
Thank you too. Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sister Ola. That was very powerful. The message that you got, and we hope you're getting it because we want to help you here. That's why we do these Go Live. It's not just about us. We want to help the world out there. We know what you're going through, what you guys are suffering. Exactly why we started this business, not just for us, for our families, for family back home, and we want to give it back to you. That's why we show up for these Go Lives. There is a solution. We don't have Sister Adam Masu, so move on to Sister Percy.
She just,
Why?
I think she's
Oh, is
away.
she coming? Yeah.
I don't know if she's coming, but she said she's awake. Thank you for.
That's okay. We'll see if she joins us later.
Yeah.
Sister Percy, can you answer this? Why do many people rely on a single source of income?
Thank you for that. Many people rely on a single source of income simply because it feels safe and familiar, isn't it? For most, that source is a job, and that's how we're often taught to earn a living. Go to school, get a job, get paid. There's also a comfort and routine. Having one paycheck gives you structure and predictability. And for people juggling bills, family, and responsibilities, that stability matters a lot. Plus, starting a side hustle or building extra income takes time, energy, and sometimes rest. Not everyone feels ready or supported enough to take that leap. But more and more people are realizing that one income streams can be fragile and that building multiple ones, even slowly, can create more freedom and security over time. So, if I were you guys watching us today, better you have a backup plan instead of relying on your paycheck, especially for all immigrants out there. Connect with us and we will guide you to start this opportunity online. Back to you, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Percy. Very well said. Brother Kwam, can you answer this, please? What role does passive income, I love this, play in diversifying earnings?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Being the only one guy remaining surrounded
By the ladies, you're
ladies
lucky.
like this.
You're lucky.
Kwame.
Thank you. Well, passive income can be a key part of devising your earnings. Basically, it means earning money with little ongoing effort, like rental income, dividends, and royalties. By having passive income streams, you can reduce relying on a single source of income. This helps provide financial stability, especially during economic downturns. So, having multiple income sources, including passive income, can be a smart way to secure your financial future. And as Sister Ola said, it's like not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Back to you, Sister Joan.
Thank you, brother. Yes, we all need both active plus passive. The more, the better, right?
Yeah.
For your lifestyle.
True.
We don't have Brother Jacob. Okay, Sister Hannah, mama of 5. Oh my God, can't believe it. Amazing. Can you please
Amazing
answer
woman.
this? Yeah, superwoman. Is having multiple income streams always the better option?
Thank you so much for the question. It's a very good question. So firstly, it's usually wise to have multiple income streams because it lowers, the risk. Like my colleague just spoke about it, to lose everything, that you have in that one basket. So if one source dries up, having multiple streams of income, you are able to still have other income somewhere else. So I believe that building wisely and stewarding opportunities with like the opportunity we have that we are presenting to you, it is actually a very good opportunity, because one thing about the digital business we are doing is able to give us multiple streams of income. So, and that is wonderful, because if you invest somewhere and you need to invest in so many things, sometimes it's difficult, especially for us moms who are busy, who have a lot on our plates. Being able to have such business like the one we are doing at the moment, is an investment, but then you have the opportunity to have multiple streams of income within that same business. I think it is a great opportunity. So as a believer, it says in Ecclesiastes 11:2 that investing in 7 virtues, yet in 8, because you do not know what disaster might come upon the land. And this quote reminds us that diversification is not a modern business strategy. It's very, very ancient, because the system of the world, we have to remember that people have, in a way, been trapped within a system that was created within the industrial period, So before that, people used to be farmers, people used to do different things and have several streams of income. People used to do business. So we've been going through years and centuries of depending on just one source of income. And I believe that people has forgotten what it means to be able to diversify. People have accepted the going to school, educate yourself, which is actually a very good thing. But then it doesn't allow you to be wise. It doesn't allow you to actually gain the knowledge to be able to diversify. So what I've realized is almost as if we've been enslaved. Today, even when I speak to people about doing business, it feels like an heresy.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked, because it makes me to understand that people are so narrow-minded. It's I've asked plenty of my friends. I've asked, okay, how do you see yourself in 5 years? You complain about the job you are doing. You see the treatment, like even the increase at work. The increase of your wages. You know that it's gonna stay like that for many years. I've even asked a mom lately, working as a support worker. She tested what it means to be a coordinator. A coordinator received more money than a support worker. And she was just there for a period of time. Then she went back to be a support worker. Then I've asked her, why do you don't want to be a coordinator? She said, so that I'm going to be too busy. I'm not going to be relaxing like the way we are, sometimes we relax, because they have so much on their plate. So at the end of the day, there is like a confusion whereby, yes, you want to have more money, but you don't want to have this position because there are more responsibilities. So then what do you want in life? So sometimes people are not honest with themselves because
Yeah.
they don't take the time to analyze the situation better. So, like I said again, diversification is wise, is wisdom. So, for whomsoever that follow us, what we are talking here, the time that we are taking to speak to you is because we have found something that is marvelous.
Yes.
It is a blessing.
Mhm.
And that's why we are sharing that to you. It is important to be wise about your finances. It is important that you take time to think about the income you're having. And it is important to leave an heritage to your children. You don't want
100%.
to depend on the government forever.
No.
You don't want to say, yo, I'm going to just receive money for the child, No, because you are enslaved.
Mhm.
What are you going to leave to your kids? So there are many things. We are blessed because the government can bless us with some money. But that's not the purpose. The purpose here is that you not just teach your children about biblical value, how to be good morally, but also finances and
Finances.
how to diversify.
Mhm.
This is a really important legacy. If not, if you settle with your life right now, you're gonna impoverish your children. Your children are gonna grow and they don't know what to do about their lives. So this is bigger than just yourself. We are talking about building legacy. So take the time as you listen to each and every one of us to analyze your life and take this opportunity because we are asking you just to invest, come and learn what we are doing and see if that opportunity can be good for you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, sister. You haven't spoken to the audience. Forgot. Sister June
So this
said audience.
audience, do some shout outs? Yes, of course. Thank you, Sister Hannah. I was just like inspired by what you were saying.
That was
Thank
very
you.
inspired.
That was very, it was, yeah. I hope people are getting the message across. Hello, Jermaine, our biggest fan. Jermaine Elias. Hi, guys, watching from South Australia. Thank you, Adelaide.
Good to you.
And we've got Jermaine again. Back to business. Yes, we've
Mhm.
come to share the good news again.
That's true.
And we got, a new follower, Shazia. Hello, with love hearts. Hello, thank you for joining. Hope you're finding value with our Go Live.
True. Sister Ademola says this she will come next week.
Okay.
Yeah, because she said it's still 5 something
No.
a.m. Yeah.
We'll get the time right next week. I think that's everyone because we don't have everyone here today. So, what to do next if you want to diversify your income, guys, is jump on this amazing digital business. We're all growing this business alongside our busy life. I've been growing this business for the past 4 years. I've hit another milestone. This business has helped me in so many ways, not just on income, but also personal development. I am a more grateful person. I am a more positive minded person. I am a leader now, which I didn't. I am a mentor. We are everything. You don't just come here to make money. You become a better version of yourself, and you can pass that down to your little ones. With jobs and schools and education cannot teach you what this business gives you. It transforms your life for you and your future generation. So we offer 4 income streams, not just one in this business. So you can maintain your active job, which is your active income, but then you've got this amazing passive income that you can build. I remember one time because my boys were so sick, I was out of sick leave. I didn't have they didn't pay me money anymore because I've exhausted my sick leave. Guess what saved me? This business, guys. This business gave me passive income, and I was like, thank God I started this business 4 years ago and built it in my spare time. This is what it can do for you guys, so you're not trapped with one source of income and be stressed, and you don't want to put yourself in that situation. We are all replaceable in a job. Today you could have a job, tomorrow your job is gone.
100%.
So do not risk that. Sis Chika, do you want to give any words to the audience?
Oh my goodness me, that was so good. Even though we just mixed up with the time, guys, this is the business, and people can just think like we are doing this. It's become like a hobby, but we treat it like life depends on us. So if you come to this business, you will do the same, and you can do it out there. So as long as you believe in yourself and said, I can do this like this guys here, you'll be joining us. So don't forget, everything starts within you. That's my advice. And thank you so much. This is the end of our live. You will see us tomorrow, next week anyway. Next week, but remember, it could be just early little bit because of the time. So don't worry about that. Here, you will learn a lot. And we are all here, parents and grandparents. So don't worry. If you are joining us, you won't be alone. This is what I can advise you. Stay tuned and watch us next week. Bye.
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 Bye.